APB here on a Monday. Last day of August. September arrives tomorrow. It's crazy. Hope you're doing well. I saw this corn stalk as I drove out of our driveway in our neighbor's yard. It looks like it's growing up in his yard, but that's actually a groundhog hole. He has corn growing in his garden, and I suspect a groundhog that had a hankering for some corn chewed that corn stalk down in his garden and pulled it over to his groundhog hole and attempted to pull that down into his hole for dinner. And that's as far as it got. When I saw that, I thought that groundhog bit off more than he could chew. And I think sometimes I do that. Maybe you too, eh? There's a lot to sort out these days, a lot going on. And I'm not going to sort out everything in the next few minutes, but I would like to encourage us to do some things for each other as we all try to sort everything out that's going on these days. I come back to Ephesians chapter 4 quite a bit and find myself coming back to that passage from the Apostle Paul's letter to the Ephesian church these days. He says, "As a prisoner for the Lord, then I urge you to live a life worthy of the calling you have received. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace." There's some good instruction in there. Be patient with each other. There is a lot to sort out. We're trying to find our way on a lot of issues these days. I remember the moment that I recognized a few years ago that I needed more patience. And I thought of 1 Corinthians 13:4, love is patient. I realized in that moment what I needed is more love. Be patient with each other. Love each other. Hang in there with each other. Be committed to each other. Do everything that you can to engage in the kind of conversations you need to engage in and do what you need to do. But do that with humility and gentleness. I thought of James 1:19, 17. It's in that first chapter. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to get angry. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen twice as much as you speak. And I'm not saying don't push back. You can push back on me. I appreciate getting checked up. I appreciate fact-checking me. I appreciate your speaking truth to me. Do it in love. Do it in love for each other. We need to keep the communication line open. We need to create an atmosphere, and I want to do that, where all views are heard and all opinions expressed. And I hope that we're all doing that with a hunger and thirst for righteousness and a hunger and thirst for truth. I pray for that these days. Let's give each other the benefit of the doubt. We really are trying to find our way on some difficult issues, and let's continue to do that in the Spirit of Christ. These bits of encouragement are for the church family, that context. I hope that we've earned each other's trust enough to give each other the benefit of the doubt and hang in there with each other. That's my encouragement for us together today. And let's all do our best not to bite off more than we can chew, too. Keep life in balance. Make sure you're not trying to do more than really you're able to. And in it all, let's get God's help. Maybe some help from each other. There you go. Happy Monday. Hope you're well. Take care.